Let's continue with our authentication system. Now we're gonna ask the users to verify their email when they create an account in our app. For that, we're going to use a Firebase method called send email verification. Here in our email sign up function, let's just change another then, and we're gonna pick the user and we're going to pass it through this function. So the Firebase SDK gives us a current user method, which will return the current logged user. And with that, we're gonna use the send email verification. This is also a promise, so let's change then and console log the result. Also catch that error, if any. It's also console log. Now let's move on to our reset password. For the reset password, you're going to use the Firebase SDK. So we need to import in our app. Let's go import star as Firebase from Firebase app, and let's create a reset function. Take an email, and we return Firebase .auth.send password reset email, and we're gonna pass the email. Let's create a then and console log the result. We've sent you a password reset link. Now let's catch the error. Okay, now that we've done that, let's create our front end. First, let's add forgot password link. I'm going to use a math hint for it. This comes with the material form field. The math hint will show just below the input. We're gonna align it to the end. And here we're gonna add a link. We haven't touched links yet, but this is basically how it works in Angular. Router link instead of the href. Okay, now let's take a look. Tiny. There it is. Forgot password. Let's add some breathing room in there. Give it a margin top, 15 pixels. That will do. And let's remove those styles from the link. Okay, and the link works. Okay, now let's build the reset front end. Here, let's add a main and a section. Let's give it a h2. Okay, now we just need to add a math form field, an email input. And we're also gonna add a button with a click event, which is gonna call the reset password function. Let's also give a color accent. Reset password. This we need to create. Now let's talk about the ng module. In our reset password application, We're gonna create an email reference, give it a string type, and here let's call for a private auth service and a private router. Remember, we need to always pay attention to auto imports. That sometimes does not work. Here we're going to add the reset password function. You pass an email, and we're gonna call the reset password we create in the auth service. We created the email string to represent our data, and the ng model will keep the user input with our data in sync, and then we're passing it to the reset password function. So we are returning the reset password, give it the email, then we're going to navigate back to the sign-in page. Okay, now let's try it out. Sign up, let me create a new account. Okay, it's been created, and we sent you an email verification. Okay, now on my email, I received a link. Click this link to verify your email. Verified. Now let's try the password reset. Forget password. Yeah. Send. We've sent you an email link. Back in my email. Quite fast. There we go. Follow the reset link. Clicking here. Go save. Okay. And this email, it comes from here. In your project overview, authentication. Here in the templates tab. In here we have a few emails. You can edit them to personalize for your app. Got the password reset template, email verification. This is how we do a reset password and email verification with Firebase.